People of color often arrive with a host of experiences of being devalued in society. One of the reasons that many of them end up wanting African American therapists or therapists of color is because they feel like they will understand those experiences, that they won't end up saying that they are paranoid, for example, because they are suspicious and because they don't trust. If we look at attitudes toward the police, for example, across different communities, in some communities the police is a totally benign, positive figure. But in many communities of color, that is not the case. There is distrust. There is the sense of we are more subject to criminal and homicidal behavior on the part of the police than others. So we come with that attitude, and I have had therapists who want to diagnose somebody sometimes as being paranoid without understanding that there are reasons for suspicion. So that's just around race. Let's talk about sexual orientation. If you're heterosexual, you don't have to think about holding your partner's hand when you're walking down a public street. You just do it because you want to express that kind of affection and that kind of connection. But when you are gay and lesbian, it's generally something you think about. And the reason that you think about it is because it's not that safe out here. Even though we have gay marriage passed in many states now, people are still getting beaten up and killed on the street simply because they are of a different sexual orientation. And so that mindset follows you. That's part of the burden of being in a marginalized group. When you intersect with somebody whose life is based on privilege, who doesn't generally think about those things, doesn't think about how those things permeate through your relationships and what you do with that and how it affects you in terms of how you feel about yourself, then you have a big gap there.